You can read more about many of the stories in this week's show in the current issue of Mohawk Valley Living magazine, available the first of the month at hundreds of advertiser locations and online at mohawkvalleyliving.com. Tune in to the new MVL Marketplace, a local business billboard TV show featuring all of our advertisers, plus local trivia and music by local songwriters. Every Sunday at 8 a.m. and 11:30 p.m. on Fox 33. The Steet Ponte Auto Group in Yorkville and Herkimer and Turnbull Insurance Service since 1866 present Mohawk Valley Living, exploring the arts, culture, and heritage of our region.
Good morning and welcome to Mohawk Valley Living. We are here at Michael's Greenhouse in Sequoit. We are opening the show here because nothing says May like flowers. Stay tuned while we travel all around the Mohawk Valley.
There's a place on down the road, just over the hill past the maple grove. Down by the road just a little ways, that's where we all used to play. Moss-covered rods, water that's freezing, warm summer breeze, the shore is pleasing, sun shining through the white birch trees. We're just doing as we please.
This month's article is about the sesquicentennial celebration for the Erie Canal, which took place in 1967, sesquicentennial being the 150th anniversary of the start of construction. And we have a lot of information in our archives about that celebration because one of the people on the Canal Celebration Commission, Mrs. Dolores Brown, lived right here in Utica. The New York State Senate created the Sesquicentennial Commission and authorized 24 people from across New York State to develop a celebration over the 4th of July to commemorate the canal start. So what we had was a 3-day celebration from July 1st through July 4th, 1967, most of it taking place in Rome, a few events in Utica, and also there was a great concert at the Griffiths Air Force Base. So this event brought out literally tens of thousands of people. One of the newspapers of the day estimated that about 28,000 people actually watched the July 4th parade going down James Street in Rome. And there was also a stamp, a commemorative stamp, which was dedicated about the canal. The state of New York sent a barge down the barge canal that was full of historical exhibits and other materials related to the Erie. And it was really a major celebration for this area. We still care about the Erie Canal because of its influence on what came afterwards. The railroads which came through this area followed the canal path. The New York State Thruway follows the path of the Erie Canal. Without the Erie Canal coming through here in 1817, well, starting in 1817, you wouldn't have the growth of upstate New York cities. You wouldn't have a Buffalo, Rochester, Syracuse, Utica, Rome, or Albany as we know it. New York City prospered because of the Erie Canal. The westward migration off of the Atlantic seaboard occurred because of the Erie Canal. And so its influence is pervasive. It may be 200 years old, but it still has a strong influence even today.
Nicholas Jewelers, a family-owned business, will be celebrating 70 years in downtown Utica next year. They carry jewelry for men and women, engagement rings, Linden clocks, and many other fine gifts. And also, owner Paul Belzano is a watch expert.
It all began with my dad almost 70 years ago. We've been downtown for the last 70 years. And we started in an office building and it's evolved to where we are today. You know, it's pretty much the same way we ran then and we pretty much do today, yes. I am what we would refer to in our field as a horologist, which is a watch repair person. I went to a school in Lancaster, Pennsylvania for 3 years, and then I was afforded the opportunity to go to Europe on a scholarship. We competed with kids in the United States. They take 4 from the United States, and the rest came from all throughout the world, and we spent a year in Switzerland. Actually, I took over the business in 1970. I had finished my courses in Europe and decided to come home and run the business. I enjoy it. You know what? It's never a job if you enjoy. And I enjoy being here.
With Mother's Day, Father's Day, and graduation happening, why not shop in downtown Utica? Stop by today and see Paul at Nicholas Jewelers.
It's not what you take or give, it's here I wanna live. Oh, I'm making this really my own.
When planning your family's future, turn to the principles of the past. Turn to Turnbull. Turnbull Insurance Service is an independent agency representing the most dependable companies for all your insurance needs, as well as complete financial planning and wealth management. Call today for a free assessment. The Steet Ponte Auto Group is proud to bring Mohawk Valley Living to you each week, serving the Utica area and the Valley with outstanding customer service. In Yorkville at Steet Ponte Ford Lincoln Mazda, Steet Ponte Volkswagen, and Steet Toyota Scion. And in Herkimer at Steet Ponte Chevrolet. Stop in and see why it's so easy to do business with Steet Ponte.
For over 70 years, locally owned Whiteman Lumber has been the place to find quality, locally sourced hardwood. Buy direct from the manufacturer through our retail outlet in Portlandville, New York. Learn more at whitemanlumber.com.
If you crave the unique, shop the 50-plus vendors at the Newport Marketplace Top Notch Garden Center, your shopping destination for antiques, vintage, and repurposed handcrafted items and garden supplies. Don't miss the Spring Open House Saturday and Sunday, May 20th and 21st, during the Trails and Treasures weekend in Newport, Poland, Coldbrook, and Middleville, with over 10 miles of garage sales, flea markets, food, and fun. And stop in at the Newport Marketplace Top Notch Garden Center during the Spring Open House. The colors of spring are in full bloom at the Village Crossing in Clinton. Check out the new spring fashions, shoes, and accessories designed to delight, and featuring many items made in the USA. See what's new this spring at the Village Crossing in Clinton. Spring is a great time to shop the 3,000 square feet spilling over with antiques at the Potting Shed. Visit during their annual tent sale May 11th through 13th, with great bargains and specials throughout the shop. It's spring, and the Potting Shed is cleaning out their storage areas, so stop in to the Potting Shed Antiques at 52 Oriskany Boulevard in Whitesboro. Expecting company? Just call Deansboro Superette. They prepare delicious Middle Eastern platters for any number of guests. Call 841-4377.
This month in the magazine, I write about how important feed is to a farmer like myself. In fact, I talk about how these little businesses that support farms are having a hard time. When farms have a hard time, these support businesses have a hard time. These guys are absolutely wonderful to work with. So let's meet Danny and Dottie Perry at Cass Hill Farm and Feed in Herkimer.
Well, we always loved the area. My husband hauled hay up here many years, and when we found out the farm was for sale, he decided this would be a nice place for us to live for the rest of our lives, we hope. And it's been really pleasant since we've been here. We've met some really nice people, and it's a happy place. It's, you know, I don't know what else to tell you. I'm glad I moved from Massachusetts to here. I love the area. I love being out free. You know, the animals are great. The people are awesome. The grain store, we've met a lot of nice farmers, and a lot of people. I mean, we have Poland, we have Ilion, we have people come all over Remsen. Anybody that has horses that wants to pull in grain, they'll travel to come here. So it varies on where they're coming, but we do a lot. I mean, I couldn't even begin to tell you all the different people that come in here. But a lot of it is local, like, you know, the Mohawk area, Ilion, and all that. When we started here, we just started boarding horses, and then my husband said, why don't we have some feed? So we ended up going into the feed business, and then we changed some, you know, different feeds that we had to make the feed better. And when we found Poulin grain, we decided that this was the grain we wanted to go with. Well, I love animals. I've loved animals since I was a kid. I started riding at 3, and I've been riding ever since. And my husband was a great rider. Matter of fact, our granddaughter is now into everything. She's probably a top little rider. She's only 13. And it's just something we want to keep in the family. It's, you know, something we've always wanted. And the reason I actually came up here is it's a nice place to board. Most of my women are older women. They come here, they relax. It's like a timeout for them. And it makes you feel good when you can make people smile. That's the way I look at it.
Let's see what
So whether you have a goat, alpaca, pig, or maybe even chickens, come on down to Cast Hill Farm. They have feed and shavings to keep your animals happy and healthy. They're open every single day except for Sundays.
Quacks Village Inn in Madison has been a popular stop along historic Route 20 since the golden age of the automobile. Although cars have changed a lot over the past 7 or 8 decades, Quacks' old-fashioned comfort food has not.
Well, Quacks started in Bouckville in the 1940s, the late 40s. Glenn and Eleanor Quackenbush had started it. And so then they had, yeah, and then they had moved it up here to Route 20. Later on. Yeah, well, my mom was actually pregnant for me in '70 when she worked here, and somehow I had found my way back here from, I just ended up being here. I wanted to help out. Joan has been amazing, amazing lady and amazing chef to us growing up, and so I just wanted to come back and be a part of her legacy of what she's been doing. It's just one of those things. You love everybody, you know what they want before they walk in the door, you see them pull in and you start what they want because they generally will get the same thing over again if they like it.
When you are traveling along Route 20, Quacks is a must stop. I've been coming here for, I hate to admit how many years?
Decades, you mean?
Decades would be a good way to put it. And it's always the same, consistently good food, wonderful service. You can't beat it.
Quacks Village Inn is open every day for breakfast, lunch, and dinner except Mondays at 7239 Route 20 in Madison.
My dad got the truck when I was 6. It sat in that garage until 2007 when I actually had enough time and money to put it together and get it on the road.
How old were you then?
At that time I was 19. Yeah, I was 19 when I finally got it on the road. It was rough, but it ran, it drove, and I put it on the road in 24 hours. Well, a little less than 24 hours later, I actually left and drove to Old Forge, 75 miles with it. Never been on the road before that since 1987. In '78, they built 2,188 of them, and in '79, they built 5,575 of them. They were only made for 2 years. The '78 was actually the fastest production vehicle from '78 to '81, up to 100 miles an hour. It's not really a daily driver, but I drive the wheels off it whenever I get the chance to. It's one of those things that I know it's not 100% and it's not perfect, but I have fun with it. It's one of those things I throw my son in it, my wife in it, we take off and go. We'll go do 100 miles on a Saturday just to go cruise around. I'd rather see something that's got some wear and some tear on it and you know it's driven. Because then you know the person's actually enjoying it. Because to me, putting a car in and out of a trailer, it ain't no fun. I mean, I go through at least a set of tires a year, and I pretty much make sure of that. If I didn't burn up one set, I'm gonna before it goes into storage.
You work hard here in the Mohawk Valley. You make a difference. You leave your mark. You deserve a financial advisor who works hard for you to make a difference for your future.
I've spent most of my adult life helping people with their financial decisions, investing for retirement, saving for college, thinking about your legacy.
We have the education, the experience, the tools. Van Meter and Van Meter for your financial future.
This summer, explore Little Falls. Root for the home team when the Diamond Dogs play at Veterans Memorial Park. Enjoy the creative art benches when you take a stroll along the waterfront at Canal Place. And be sure to visit during Third Thursdays with an art walk on Thursday, June 15th.
Your news, talk, and sports authority. Talk Radio, AM 1450, WKAL, Rome, Utica.
Welcome to the Little Falls Antique Center in the shops at 25 West. Come on in and browse thousands of unique items that change on a daily basis. Shop for yourself or for someone else. We're open every day from 10 to 5. We look forward to your visit here at historic Canal Place in Little Falls.
Tom's Natural Foods is your connection to local farms for natural and organic fruits and vegetables, meats, eggs, cheeses, and other milk products at Tom's Natural Foods in Clinton, naturally. Visit Blooms by Bogner, the area source for flowering annuals and vegetable plants since 1882. The greenhouses are bursting with colorful plants, enormous hanging baskets, flowering pouches, and of course their famous wax begonias, big time. Limited space? Bogner's has hot and sweet peppers, patio tomatoes, and cucumber towers. Blooms by Bogner in 2 great locations, the New Hartford Shopping Center and Pleasant Street in Utica.
I use Whiteman's wood for home remodeling. A lot of the finished products or the finished moldings. The customer service is very good here. Very friendly. There's always somebody here to take care of you, answer your questions.
Learn more at whitemanlumber.com.
There was music in the valley.
It's a great time of year to visit Cooperstown and the Fenimore Art Museum. One of their new exhibits is The Art of Figure Skating Through the Ages, an exhibit of the personal collection of Olympic and world champion ice skater Dick Button. We are given a tour of this unique exhibit by Director of Exhibitions, Chris Rossi.
Most people think of Dick Button and they think of a figure skating champion, an Olympian, a newscaster, a sports newscaster, a skating commentator. But Dick Button has actually put together an amazing collection of skating artwork, paraphernalia, costumes, and he has graciously lent them to us this year. I think because he also has a real eye for art and has a great aesthetic, so he was interested. The passion was the skating, but the passion was also the art, fine art, folk art, advertising art. Dick was interested in it. Well, I think one of my favorites is the skating dress for Peggy Fleming. Absolutely wonderful and brings me back to my childhood. 2 wonderful costumes that Dick wore. And of course his beautiful gold medals, always intriguing. And then stained glass and a wonderful hooked rug with a cautionary tale about the perils of both skating and love. So something for everybody. The stained glass piece is really fascinating, and we actually made it the entryway to the exhibit. It's a wonderful scene of people skating and is backlit, executed in a beautiful style, and will really welcome people and bring them into the exhibition.
I'm so proud to call it my home. It's not what you take but give. It's here I want to be.
Though it's already May and you want to get out in the garden, I would take a cautionary approach. As you can see, we're backed up with a lot of our starts that we started months ago, waiting for that opportunity to go out. This year we're going to have pretty much a more seasonable frost period, which is going to be middle to late part of May. We would still be protected, and we'd want to have them in where they are protected. Obviously, we can start with some of the cole crops, some of the kale, peas are hardy, onions are hardy. You might even put in a few early sets of starts for potatoes, things that are in the ground a little longer, but keep that in mind, we're going to get a frost. As we're now into May and the weather's changing, and if you're really one of those woodsmen, you'll be out picking fiddleheads, the ferns that start early to get your early first green. But otherwise, start looking for asparagus. We've started picking asparagus, and of course rhubarb is one of the hardy plants that can withstand the frost, and so I think May and June are where you want to look for asparagus and rhubarb.
When I was in college, I studied abroad in Norway, where my family is from. I just lived in the pubs out there 5 or 6 days a week. The culture behind pubs in Europe is much different. It's more just a fabric of life versus an evening out to get absolutely drunk. When we opened up this place, the intent was to have as much of that European style feel as we could. I got started in brewing about 3 years before we opened up the pub here. I was kind of an extreme hobbyist at the time, and the original intent when I opened up the pub was to get a brewery going. And it took about 4 years after opening, but eventually we did get the brewery open. We opened with the intent to sell as much craft beer as we could. We do not sell any of the major American yellow beers. We sell over 100 different bottled beers, and we always have 12 drafts on tap, and they're always craft beer. If anybody out there has a beer that they want us to have, we will do whatever we can to find it for them. The Nail Creek is a creek that used to run through where the Matt Brewing Company is right now. Really good friend actually said, "Hey Chris, there's this thing called the Nail Creek, used to be part of the brewing industry," and I heard the name and I said, "That's a great name, it has great history, so this is going to be the Nail Creek Pub." About 6 months after opening, a local Irish cultural group came to us, and they asked if we would be interested in hosting a traditional Irish session, and I was of course all for it, and we've been doing it for about 5, almost 6 years now, and it's the first Tuesday of every month, and we pack the house every time. We usually get about between 10 and 20 musicians, and a whole lot of people enjoying the music.
The Steet Ponte Auto Group is proud to bring Mohawk Valley Living to you each week, serving the Utica area and the Valley with outstanding customer service. In Yorkville at Steet Ponte Ford Lincoln Mazda, Steet Ponte Volkswagen, and Steet Toyota Scion. And in Herkimer at Steet Ponte Chevrolet. Stop in and see why it's so easy to do business with Steet Ponte. You go the extra mile for your small business and should expect the same from your insurance company. For over 140 years, Turnbull Insurance Service has been committed to local small business. For your commercial coverage, turn to the company ready to go that extra mile. Turn to Turnbull. North Star Orchards is open for the season. The greenhouse is bursting with a wide selection of potted plants, annuals, and vegetables. And outside you'll find perennials, trees, shrubs, bulk mulch, and topsoil. The bakery is open too with fresh pies, cookies, breads, and muffins at North Star Orchards, Route 233 in Westmoreland. When you shop Meelan's Market, you'll be the grill master. That's because every hot dog, beef patty, and sausage is made by Bob Meelan himself. Find everything for your next cookout, from store-made meats to fresh salads and tabbouleh, at Meelan's Market at the Four Corners in Clark Mills.
The people you know, the rock you love, and more songs per hour. 92.7 FM, The Drive, Central New York's locally owned independent rock station.
Your garden is only as good as its plants. The premier growers at the Mum Farm grow 99% of what they sell. So for your perennials, container gardens, vegetable transplants and herbs, trees and shrubs, shop the exceptional plants at the family-owned Mum Farm Garden Center on Red Hill Road in New Hartford.
This season, visit Cooperstown and the Fenimore Art Museum's exciting new exhibition, The Art of Figure Skating Through the Ages, the Dick Button Collection. See ice skating art from the 17th century to today, paintings, costumes, photographs, antique skates, and more, all from the collection of two-time Olympic champion and skating legend Dick Button. The Fenimore Art Museum overlooking Otsego Lake in Cooperstown. Great American art in a beautiful setting.
For more information, visit FenimoreArtMuseum.org.
Like our Facebook page, facebook.com/onthecouchwg. Welcome to this episode of On the Couch with Gavin. On today's episode, we have the Homeownership Center, Kristen and Gia.
Hello.
How are you guys doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. So what is the Home Ownership Center?
Well, our name can often be deceiving because we're not, everything we do is about Homeownership Center, but obviously the end goal, we would like you to be an educated home buyer. So with that, we teach home buyer education, which is what Kristen does. We have financial coaching, we have foreclosure intervention, we have rehab programs, and down payment assistance programs as well.
Cool. So there's the home buyer education class. That's what it's called, right?
Yep.
What is that? It's a monthly class you guys provide for the public?
So we offer it 3 times a month. There's also an option to take the class online, but it's not nearly as fun.
Okay.
So it's 8 hours worth of material, usually broken down to about 6 hours worth. It covers everything from managing your money, understanding credit, to applying for a mortgage, and all the way through to closing. So we have guest speakers who come in who are professionals in the area.
Nice. So it's like a one-stop shop if you're curious about the process of buying a home.
Yeah. Right. So basically, if you don't know where to start, you can come to us, take our class, learn everything, even post-purchase things we teach too. So.
Wow. Okay. So you could go from zero, knowing absolutely nothing, to being an expert at the end and buying a home.
Right. Yeah.
Right away.
Ultimately, we just want you to be educated and make the right decisions, so we don't see you back for foreclosure, is what we tell people.
Right.
Yeah, and we're constantly applying. I know we just applied for grant funding in all of Oneida County and all of Madison County as well. So we're looking outside of the target areas as well. So it's not just discounted, strictly to Utica. Yeah, we cover 6 counties. So.
Wow. Awesome.
Yeah, we're getting out there.
It sounds like if you're going to buy a house, why not do this?
I know, that's what we're saying.
Thank you guys for being on the
Thank you.
couch.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Thanks.
It's nice talking to you guys, and thanks for teaching me stuff now and in
Come
the future.
learn more.
So,
Yeah.
Definitely. All right, guys. So thank you for watching this episode of On the Couch with Gavin. Stay up to date with the new video we're putting out every single Wednesday. Like our Facebook page, facebook.com/onthecouchwg.
Ain't got no money, but I got plenty to show you. Honey, honey, meet me on the river road. Chichi Raposo got a head like a beam. He steers a T-bird like you never seen. Picks up the young ones at the Dairy Queen, saying hop on in now. 'Cause